Alright guys, what is going on? I'm back here in Misery, and I've actually been playing for quite a little bit now. Not too long, but just enough time to get stuff sorted out. And here's the deal. I saw someone's comment on an earlier video saying, you know, the RPK's a beast in that, but do you think you could try to use some other weapons? And immediately I replied and I said, yes, thank you for this comment, because there's a reason that I've kept all of these. And as you'll see, if you've been paying attention to my stash, as I'm sure some of you have, I've gotten rid of a lot of some of the duplicates. And some of them I was able to make a profit on, I'm not going to lie. There were only a very few, though, that I was able to make a profit on, and it was only maybe like 100 or 200 rubles, just by repairing them and then selling them. The rest just literally had to be tossed away. So here's my stash, and none of this is getting sold, simply because I want to know if, you know, I like the RPK, it is a beast, and I'm sure I'll be using it in the more important missions, but in the meantime, I do want to sort of expand my arsenal here and use some different guns. So he requested that I use some kind of a NATO weapon. So here's the S.T.A.L.K.E.R SG550. And then he wanted to see the Pripyat. So there we go. I've got the Pripyat and the SG550. And I've got some documents, so I've got a plan for this episode. This is going to be the episode where I acquire the SIVA suit and get a lot of outstanding business out of the way. So just to let you guys know, if you want to see a gun, then don't hesitate to just ask for it. I have no problem with that. If you want to see something in use, just let me know. That's all you have to do. And, you know, I'll do my best to try it out. I forgot the optics for this SG550. I don't think I'll put that on right away, but I'll put the silencer on, I guess. So for now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly just pick up another box of 9x19, because I don't have a lot of that actually. And where do you keep your 9x19? It's right here. 26 rounds, pretty cheap. And here's the SIVA suit. So I need 25 grand, and I should be able to pick it up here. No problem. So here's the game plan. I'm going to head over to the scientist bunker and give Herman the documents, and then obviously give Novikov the, or no, never mind. I can't do anything with the scanners there. So, I just need to go back to the Skadovsk and pick up my Svarog, and I think I need to wait a little bit. So yeah, I'm just going to swing by the scientist bunker and do the documents there, and then I'm going to give Morgan's PDA to Duty. That's going to allow me to be friends with Duty. I'm not going to be actually a part of them. I'm still staying neutral here. Well, I can't say I'm staying neutral, but I'm not going to be enemies with Freedom. I don't want that to happen. My prices won't hike with Hawaiian, so that's what I'm doing that for. And then obviously I can get Strider's group to join up with Duty, and then I can actually get Strider to come with me in the underground. So all this is going to be playing out, and then finally I'll talk to Zulu about my squad, and then head back to the Skadovsk and pick up my scanner and maybe do some anomaly diving in that area. So that's a plan. Let's get to it. Do a bit of a quick save here. And I quite like the paint job on this gun. It's got a cool animation too. Only thing I'm not a huge fan of is the optics. Yeah, that's hugely important to me, is iron sight quality and scope quality, and the PSO scopes just seem to be a lot better than the what is this called? What's this scope called? The SUSAT scopes. Because as you'll see, like, I'll attach it here. It's so tiny and restricted, you can barely see what's around you. Now, obviously I haven't gotten a chance to combat test this yet. But that'll happen in due time. And I believe I can also... the mercenaries quit here, obviously. So I'm going to need to get some replacements. And I think I'm going to get duty to send over some troops here. Just because, you know, I seem to be doing a lot with duty. And I'll get a nice reward from these guys. So Herman found the documents. So we get a nice 3,500 from him. And then the PDA get 1,200. Now none of the other documents I'm gonna give to him. Yeah, so I'll find him new guards. So that's all I'm gonna do here, and I never noticed these meds here on the counter. Never noticed those before. So yeah, there, we're done with the scientists. I got quite a bit of a little price boost there. Come on now. And now it's off to the duty leader to give him Morgan's PDA. And you know, I think it's fair. I mean, it is the duty supply officer's PDA. Feels a bit sort of schemy to just give it to Freedom and have them be able to sort of just use that to fight duty. So, you know, that's the reason I'm giving it to him. I'm not giving it to Owl because I don't believe you get access to the duty stash when you do it with Owl. No, I don't believe you do. And I might first off I might actually get him to just send some troops to the scientist bunker. Yeah, so I'm gonna run back to the scientist bunker. I'll probably end up speeding this up just to... Whoops. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Speed this up just to keep it as short as possible. This first part's going to be a little bit tedious, so I apologize for that.
Yes.
Alright, there we go. So that's that. Now, of course I went to the Freedom side. I always mix these sides up. Always mix them up. So here, yeah, we're gonna... And before I do this, I'm just gonna quick save. $4 grand, yes. But we're gonna get a hell of a lot more than that.
Гавриленко, слушай сюда, я выяснил насчет склада. Это свободовцы, их дофига. Так ты бери весь отряд, будем говнюков выкуривать.
Good.
Если информация подтвердится, ты получишь доступ на склад.
That's the most important part. Getting access to the duty warehouse. Now there are lots of valuables in there. So what I'm gonna do... This may look weird. And that sounds like an emission. Wonderful. If that's an emission, I'm loading my quick save. Okay, that should be good. Oh no. Yep, something tells me, yeah. Something tells me this may just be an omission. Might just be a hunch, but you know, yeah, I think that could be an omission. And are these guys, these are just stalkers. Those duty guys are still, I'm a little concerned now because I do think there's a time limit. So while we're waiting, let's just check out how much cash we've amassed here. So I've got enough for the Siva. And that's good, but I want more. And I'm gonna be buying it from Hawaiian. There's no price difference between Hawaiian and Owl. So I'm getting it from him. But I'll pick up more 9x19 rounds just because it's ammo for my PPSH, or Papashaw. These emissions just look so damn cool. Okay, so I'll just wait it out and speed this up. Okay. Yeah, the emission's done. And it doesn't look like the duty squad did move out. So, what's going to happen here is you don't have to get involved in any fight. And I've tried this. I actually had a recording session go. Something went wrong though. None of the files were good after that. And what are you guys? Okay, I guess you might not be the people I'm thinking you are. Just let me tag the... Oh, of course. I went the wrong friggin' way. I need to hightail it there. So what's going to happen is there's going to be a battle between freedom and duty. And what I found is duty tends to win. And I don't like going into the actual duty supply place until the freedom squad's completely dead. Reason being, they will shoot you. The freedom people will shoot you when you get out, if they're still alive. But as you'll see, there's the duty squad, and freedom... So yeah, here we go. Here's the firefight, and duty seems to be much better equipped. And I'm gonna quick save here. You don't have to fight at all. Not from what I've seen. All you really have to do is sort of just wait it out. And you know, you can loot some bodies. There's a guy in here who's gonna be tossing grenades. Just watch. I'm sure of it. Yeah, there we go. See? He loves tossing those grenades. So let me just capitalize on this for a moment. Oh, I'm getting a little concerned here. I don't want to get blown up. Okay, seriously, how hard is it to kill this guy? There we go. And these guys all tend to have L85s on them. Don't know what the deal is with that. So, now what we have is access to this duty stash. And down here, oh boy, grenades, health kits, duty armor, a warhead, 9x39 ammo, 5.45 ammo, an AN-94, and a Groza, both of which are in perfect condition, and F1 grenades. Some top-notch stuff in here. You don't want to miss out on it. So I'm overweight right now. You get the helmet too. So what I'm gonna do is just use up one of my, when I get up this ladder at least. Now just let me quick save here because I did get shot before and I don't know what the deal was exactly with that. I shouldn't be getting shot at all if everything went right. Oh, whoops. So yeah, that is a very, very good haul. And that's gonna get me quite a lot of cash. Quite a lot of cash. Yep. And I'm just gonna sell most of the stuff that I picked up here simply because I've already got it. The only thing I'm gonna keep is the duty armor. Now, the way it is right now, it's not nearly as good as the S.T.A.L.K.E.R suit or the SIVA suit. It doesn't even compare. But from what I've seen upgrade-wise, it offers, once you upgrade it with some tier 3 stuff, some truly insane bulletproof sort of capacity. So I'm not going to sell it right away. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. But now what I have is an AK-74. I already have one of those that's sort of broken, but if you guys want to really see it, then I'll use that. The warhead, the Groza, I already have one of these. The helmet, it's useless to me. The AN-94, I already have one of those. So there we go, 7174. Just from that. And that's not counting the grenades that I can sell. So there we go. We got that sold to him. And now, it doesn't look like there's any stalkers left in here that I can trade with. Still haven't done his mission yet. Is there one in here? No, all the stalkers have moved out, which for some reason seems to happen after that mission. So I'll hold out on the grenades. And I'll quick save now because what I'm going to go do is get the SIVA suit and see what kind of upgrades I can put into it. Because there are quite a few problems with the SIVA suit that are sort of kind of big problems. And you'll see what I mean in a minute here. Just let me stash everything. Just to keep it organized. I'll keep the grenades and all the rest of my med supplies. But did I? Yeah, I stashed my suit. So I've got literally nothing on me but some health stuff. And so you give me the SIVA suit. Yep, 25 grand. We've got more than enough. More than enough. There we go. We just accomplished that task. Now I'm not going to waste any more money. At the trader at least. Now one thing you'll notice here. This thing weighs a whopping 10 kilos. And that's a big problem. In my other recording session, I got this suit, and I was just constantly over-encumbered. Because, if you think about it, the S.T.A.L.K.E.R suit we had before was upgraded with the carry capacity, which which made our max... Wait, hold on. It says 60 kilos here. What's the deal with that? That doesn't make any sense. Oh no, not this phone again. Huh, sorry about that. That always seems to happen when I'm recording. Anyway, I'm a little confused by this max... Oh! Yeah, that would be why my Hercules is still in effect. Never mind. So, this is gonna be important to see what happens. Side protection, containers, weight carried. Extremely important to me. I don't really care about this extra container. So, energy recovery and weight carried. Add that right friggin' now. Suit durability, armor. Armor, yes. Suit durability, what are these? Number of containers. No, that's too rich for me. Too rich. I'll take that. I'll take those. And I'll take the durability. Here are where the where is it? Body armor weight, yeah. Can't get that right away, but at least now I've got that plus 10 kilos added to my weight, so I can be back up to my 50 kilo weight capacity. Anything else I can afford here? Thermal protection. That's actually pretty important to me. No, you know what? I'm gonna hold off. But you can see now, this suit has some pretty insane properties here. Yeah. It's better in every way, stock, than the stalker suit I had. Except for, obviously, the upgrades I had put in place. I'm thinking... No, you know what, I'm gonna not risk it, and just head on back to the S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Because I've actually been pretty successful here. So, I'm gonna get my new loadout. Which is, like I said, the PPSH, Pepasha, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. Take my ammo for that. Strelok's SG-550. I'm not going to bother taking the grenade launcher. To me, like I've said before, it's useless. Useless. If you can't aim with it, then really, I'm probably gonna end up blowing myself up, to be perfectly honest. That's my main concern with it. So I'm gonna hold off on the armor piercing rounds because I do have a plan for the underground with those. And then I want to take a shotgun. I'm not gonna take my Protecta. But what I am gonna take is, I've got this Predator. This thing actually seems like a pretty decent... like if you check it out compared to my Protecta. Oops. The main reason I'm doing that is because it's lighter, I think. But the handling and damage are quite good on it. So I'm gonna take it just for variety's sake. I mean, why not? So, this is my secondary, this is my primary. I'll switch my PPSH out. And I need shotgun ammo. Take 80 rounds with me. My jellyfish. I'm just gonna take all of my artifacts. All of my artifacts. Just to sell the ones that I don't need, that I can't get with the artifact missions to Beard. And then obviously take my health supplies. And see already the problems I'm gonna have with the weight. It's a bit of a serious matter, but not much I can do about that. I don't need this much. Just make sure I have enough antidote, radio protectant, Psyblock. I really don't need that many. This is antidote. I've got a crap load of that. I might want to... No, you know what? This is actually perfect. That's pretty good. So just take the rest of these. And we're ready to move out. Just let me add my jellyfishes. My health is perfectly fine right now. I don't need anything else. And let's head on back to the S.T.A.L.K.E.R. right now. So I'll quick save. Talk to pilot here. Stalker ship. And actually, I mentioned I was going to go talk to Zulu here. But I think I'm gonna hold off. He has this ridiculously strung out, like long, drawn out conversation where you gotta constantly be drinking vodka with him. So I'm just gonna go back to the Skadovsk and get my detector. Alright, here we are. Beautiful Zatan area. Just beautiful. And here, there's still no stalkers populating any of these places. They still haven't spawned, I guess. So I can't... Jeez. Okay. Because I still can't trade my grenades. I'd like to be able to make a profit off of those. So, about the detectors, I gave them to Novikov. So now I just gotta wait. And here, I'm gonna give him all the documents from the Jupiter plant. He pays quite well for them. Not Strelok's note, though. So there we go. And ammo-wise here, and see, this is 25 grand as well. There's really no difference in price at all. You just have to deal with OWL. And I'm not a big fan of OWL, to be perfectly honest. No, I'm holding off for now. I'm pretty set up here. So, sorry this has been mostly like a business run so far. I haven't really done anything exciting at all. But, you know, this is part of S.T.A.L.K.E.R, and unfortunately it tends to get drawn out. But I can't really do much about that, so... yeah. And here I am going to stash my SG-550 and just simply take my Papasha with me with the shotgun. Cut down on weight quite a lot. And I hear some stalkers coming in. Yep, I hear them coming in down there. So let's go sell these nades. How much do you have? These guys are almost totally broke at this point. I might have to sell these to bandits. Actually, no. What am I thinking? There's Spartacus here. He's got a ton of cash. He's right over here. He can afford just about anything you give him. See? 3180. So I'll give him all my F1s. I don't need them. Now, beard. I need food, so give me all you got food-wise. And I will give you... there's one artifact here I don't need, and that's the soul. Because the Kolobok is... like, I mean, this doesn't make sense why I would keep the soul. And it's not on his artifact list. So I'm just gonna sell it and buy this. And looks like I just picked up enough food to give to the mercenary squad, but I'm not gonna do that, obviously. Battery. This one's not on his list either, and I honestly haven't used this once, so I'm gonna sell this. And this one, flash, very valuable. Not selling that. The Mama's beads, wound healing. That's not as... I can't see myself using this. I just can't. Sell that as well. Moonlight, very useful as well for exploring psi fields, and we're good. That's all I wanted to do with him, and I'm back up to 12,000.